Okay, this is what happened when I left out of court Monday. Judge was doing a bunch of illegal things. First appearance in court, Clayton Cranford and them all pushing for a trial. First appearance, which is a violation of due process. There's several procedures that need to be done before you have a trial. But anyhow, I left the courthouse. Kevin Tillman and me had some words in the courthouse, and outside Kevin waved to me to follow him. I've talked to Kevin, been over to his house a few times in the past. Kevin Tillman, Alderman. We had an altercation. We ended up discussing it, getting things resolved. I follow him over to his house. I'm kind of hesitant. I stop a few times, blow my horn. I'm like, what do you, just come on, follow me. All right. Get over to his house. He says, hang on a second. Runs in his garage and then comes out running at me with a pistol. I started recording him. Words were exchanged. I started driving away, and there was a cop car down at the end of the hill there. He backs up and gets out of my way. So he's like, you're free to go. I haven't done anything wrong, man. I haven't committed any crimes. I haven't, I'm not doing anything wrong, man. I had a gun pulled on me and I'm trying to get out of there. I make it a few more blocks, and I notice he's behind me with his lights on at a stop sign, and he flips the siren on for a second. We go through the intersection. I go a few more 100 yards talking to 911 on the phone. She tells me to pull over. I pull over. They all jump out, man, just like a bunch of crazed animals, man. They're just totally out of control. By the time they got out of their cars, I cracked my window a little bit trying to roll it down, but of course now I got guns pointed at my head, 3 or 4 of them. Greg Williams is behind the car pointing a gun at my head, and Max right about here pointing a gun at my head. I'm not reaching down for nothing. As you can tell, just like everybody else's car, that door locks when you put them in gear and move 5 feet. So I'm trying to record, and I see Greg Williams come up, and he's like this to my door handle, So I'm keeping my hands where you can see them, man. And I'm trying, your common sense will tell you to pull the lock up because you don't want to reach down in here because they know I carry my gun once in a while. I'm not going to reach down in there, man. I'm not going to give you a reason to shoot me saying that you thought I was going for a gun or something. Within, felt like 30 seconds to me, man, Greg Williams, pow, blows my window out. They drag me out of the car, throw me in the glass, cut my hands all up. I got photos from the emergency room, bleeding all over in back of the police car and that. Matt keeps coming up to me in the car, acting crazy still. I keep telling him to calm down. I'm the one that just got assaulted here, man, and my window smashed out and abused, and I'm bleeding, but I'm the one telling you guys to calm down. Yeah. So I asked Farmer to get me my phone. I'm not bending over backwards for you. What are you, nuts, man? You got insurance on that car? I'm not answering any questions. So they steal my laptop computer out of that bag right there and my other cell phone, which I had to go down and buy a new one. And stole my property. I go down to pick up my car the next day, and I'm like, hey, man, tow truck guy, where's my computer and my phone, man? You got it in? I don't know. Called the cops. Farmer and Matt come down. They're both laughing like, idiots. And, oh, yeah, that's evidence, man. You said you recorded a crime, right? Well, I haven't recorded a crime because I only filled out a voluntary statement. I haven't pressed charges on anybody. So, and when in the world do you chase a victim down and, smash their window out and assault them and steal their property and, put them in the emergency room to get evidence? That's what Farmer states, that they're sending up the Attorney General's office for evidence that of no crime yet because nobody's been charged. But there you go, people. Window smashed out. Don dragged into the street. Hands were all cut up, bloodied up. There's a little bit of it, but got pictures from the emergency room. They need warrants to do this stuff. We all know that. That's considered luggage. They can't go in it. We all know what the rules are here. The people that know are watching it. So there you go. Window busted out of a couple $1,000 BMW. I was assaulted by these, I can't even call them police officers, back in February. of last year. So I think it's going to be a yearly party here to, just grab down and assault them for the hell of it. They got a bunch of bogus charges saying that I was eluding and all this other stuff and run a stop sign, and which I don't believe I did. In the moment of, everything that was going on, I'm not going to say anything for sure. You'll see here where it looks like Greg Williams took that punch after we got all done and just took a few whacks on my car for the fun of it. I thought he had a gun on my window, to tell you the truth, man. When that window exploded, I thought I got shot. But yeah, shout out to Press On, shout out to Constitutional Auditor, constitutional activists across the country, man. Leslie Sylvan, San Joaquin Valley Transparency and his kid, they're doing great jobs out there, man. You guys are my inspiration, man. You keep me going. I see a bunch of other auditors getting arrested and their windows smashed out as well. I've been doing it for a little over a year now, and I guess I've just been initiated into the special club here of being assaulted several times and your window smashed out, your equipment stolen, couple $100 laptop computer, $80, $100 phone. I don't buy the expensive ones, man. This one only cost me $40. So, but there you go, people. There's the end result of me going to court. And second time, I went to court last February and got assaulted. And went to court this February and got assaulted. Had 4 or 5 people drawing guns on me within 5-10 minutes of each other. Kevin Tillman pulls his pistol out, starts trash talking my mom and shit, which passed away in '98. You can trash talk everybody you want, man. You're just showing your ass, showing what kind of an ignorant person you are. But yeah, stuff like this makes me embarrassed to be the same species as the evil criminals that do this stuff with immunity. Talked to Hal Kittrell, the DA. Oh, I can't do nothing. Brought the stuff up to his office to show him. I showed his secretary. I took a video of that. That's what your job is, man. You're supposed to be prosecuting these people. You do prosecute the police, Hal. That's what it says right there in black and white, man. But yeah, oh, I'm going to get this from Danny. I'm going to get that from Danny. I'm going, I'm getting on this. I'm not even letting my assistants do this. I'm taking care of it myself, man, Quit calling my damn office, man, talking to my secretary about this stuff, man, yada, 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 yada. And then yesterday on the phone, I can't do nothing for you, man. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone, man. They don't want to get out of their safety bubble and be one of us. Leslie knows what I mean. But there you go, people. Assault and battery of a disabled person is a Class 2 felony. Illegal search and seizure. Taking property without a warrant. They need warrants to get into this stuff. Lying through their teeth, man. Committing crimes. That's the Poplarville, Mississippi Police Department for you, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Williams, Mac, I don't know his last name, and Kimball Farmer that lives with Mom in her basement. They all got to vent their frustrations, I guess, or their own dislike of themselves onto other people. So there you go, guys. I'm part of the elite club now, I guess. Smashed out windows, ripped off property by the police, carjacked by law enforcement. Ain't that nice? Susan Bassey's another one I'd like to give a shout out to. She does some great work. That's why I went to the DA's office and recorded what I did. I got legal documents in that computer that I need for court. The judge wanted me to give him motions that I don't have anymore. The folders ain't got nothing in them, just that vanilla envelope. You see where the paper was pulled out? They took everything. So they're going to send it up to the Attorney General's office because it's evidence of a crime. Which nobody's reported a crime yet. I just did a voluntary statement when they had me in handcuffs of what happened. A couple hours in the emergency room, a couple hours sitting in a cell, $300 to bond out. They got me on $2,000 on that one. Me and my bail bondsman were talking when he brought me home. I got over $10,000 in bond money out to him. He told me just, do what I can do, and he understands that, this is going to be a battle, man. Been an uphill battle for the last 3 years. Got Clayton Cranford acting as an attorney for my psycho-narcissistic neighbor here, which doesn't really make any sense why the city prosecutor is prosecuting a case that my neighbor brought against me. But hey, there you go, Clayton Cranford, more illegal actions, man. He terminated a trial of mine back in 2018. Did a bunch of illegal stuff there too, man. I'll get into that in another video, but shout out to all the other auditors across the country, man, across the world. We're all part of a movement, and powers that be don't like it, man, and this is evidence of it. They don't like it a bit. Okay, man, I want y'all to be safe out there. Everybody take care.